These translucent little clusters are actually snail eggs. In Michelin-starred restaurants, just 6 pieces of snail meat can cost hundreds of USD. Small farms abroad can harvest tens of millions of snail eggs in a year. How do they achieve this? The snails commonly used in French cuisine are small gray snails. Every March, dormant breeding snails are thawed and awakened, then placed in small plastic cups filled with nutrient-rich soil. Inside temperature and humidity-controlled breeding rooms, the snails are fed generous amounts of grain fragments daily. About 10 days after mating, the snails lay their eggs in the cups. Workers collect all the snail eggs, which look like tiny pearls, and clean off the dirt and debris from their surfaces. Full, healthy eggs are set aside for hatching and reproduction. After reserving enough for breeding based on the farm's scale, the remaining snail eggs are sent to another workshop. Under magnifying glasses, workers remove damaged eggs and carefully place each good egg into a delicate box. A box of snail roe, rich in nutrients and boasting a refined taste, is as valuable as premium caviar. The eggs designated for hatching are placed in small foam boxes. After 2 weeks of incubation, most of the eggs transform into tiny pale yellow snails. Before hatching snails, workers cultivate a large field of vegetables favored by snails. Wooden boards are distributed across the fields, and baby snails are placed on the boards. The aroma of the food entices them to crawl onto the leaves to feed. Above the fields, a misting system regularly provides water for the snails and regulates the temperature. The mist, 15 degrees warmer than the surrounding air, creates a warm and humid environment with ample food. In just 5 months, the snails grow from rice grain size to 4 to 5 centimeters in diameter. September marks harvest season. By then, the snails have devoured all the available food in the fields, leaving behind only plump snails clinging densely to the boards. Each board can yield thousands of snails. On a farm of this scale, the harvest is immense. The harvested snails are washed, and workers discard any damaged or undersized snails. The remaining plump snails are sorted by machines. Large, perfect snails are handpicked and packed. Some snails are sent down production lines to processing workshops. After a round of cleaning, workers separate the snail meat. The meat is boiled and sorted again before being packaged for sale. Even the small snails rejected during the first round of selection are not wasted. They are used to produce snail slime, a favorite ingredient in skincare products. Small snails are placed in a specially designed metal pot. When the temperature is raised, the snails secrete large amounts of mucus. This mucus flows out through perforations at the bottom of the pot. The yellow liquid collected is pure snail slime. The snail mucus is sold to cosmetic companies, where it is diluted and combined with other ingredients to create expensive skincare products. With such diverse uses and high yields, do you think it's still expensive to pay $100 for 6 pieces of snail meat?